What's going on, guys? So if you've been watching the past few videos, then you know that the engine is pretty much ready to be thrown back in the car, but I have a little problem. When I pulled out the engine, I noticed that the engine mounts weren't the greatest. These were actually replaced not that long ago, maybe like 30,000 40,000 miles ago, but so I didn't really think too much of it. But as soon as I pulled it out, I realized that these could definitely get an upgrade. So let's take a look. The one on the passenger side looks like it's still in halfway decent condition, but the one on the driver's side, yeah, it's seen better days. As soon as I saw how much play in the driver's side motor mount, I decided that it was a perfect opportunity to upgrade these. I started shopping around, and it kind of surprised me how expensive they are. Looks like for the pair of Street Series mounts, I mean, they run like somewhere around $400 to $500. So I didn't really want to spend that kind of money. Obviously, at some point I will, just to have some nice mounts, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. So I started looking around and came up with this solution. So we're gonna start with the passenger side. This is the one that didn't have as much play, the one that I said was halfway decent still. So this is the bushing kit that I'm gonna be using. It's the PowerFlex poly bushing. There's the part number for Mark 5s, and like I said, this is the passenger side. But essentially what this does is it's gonna fill in all these little voids right here where you can see holes. Kind of see light through there. So that'll stiffen up the whole mount by itself, just by filling in those little voids. So here's the back one. It's shaped exactly like the mount. You guys can see that. But it'll go in there, and then this is the one for the front. This one just fills in the void at the top. Took a little bit of persuasion, like I said before, but it sits perfectly in there on the back. Sits in that little groove. Now, see this side here. Now let's go ahead and press the other ones in that go in the top. Already, notice that this is way stiffer, so this should make a pretty big difference. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock out the other side now. there's the final product on the passenger side, and honestly that thing is solid, pretty solid. So let's go ahead and move on to the driver's side. Alright, so here's the Black Forest Industries part number. See if it'll focus. This should take a lot of the play out because, as you can see, this rubber one, it's okay. I mean, it's fine for now, but definitely, this one's definitely stiffer and won't wear out as fast over time. And honestly, you can kind of tell how much this is compressed over time. You can see the height difference there. Big difference. So let's go ahead and replace that. The only thing that we're replacing is that top piece. So let's go ahead and throw the insert on there like that. This just fits in the original position, and it's just as easy as throwing this one right on top of it. So it will sit a little bit off of this. I used the vise just to simulate me bolting it down to the actual frame of the car, and as you can see, it closes that gap pretty quick. That gap's pretty much gone, and I mean, there is absolutely no movement whatsoever. Super happy with it. Honestly, one of the easiest things I've ever installed on this car. In my opinion, definitely worth $100 for both of these kits. No complaints so far, but of course I will be doing a review showing you guys how I feel about this setup, because it could be too stiff. Who really knows until I start driving the car, start dailying it, actually, you know, actually feeling it out. But yeah, stay tuned for that video. And if you guys have any questions on either of these kits, let me know in the comments below. I'll make sure to answer any questions you guys have, to the best of my ability at least. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.